Gay British actor Rupert Everett spoke to the Sunday Times magazine, and during the interview, he basically said that there is nothing worse than two gay dads. In fact, let me read you his exact quote. He says, "I can't think of anything worse than being brought up by two gay dads. Some people might not agree with that. Fine, that's just my opinion."
It's like my opinion, man. Yeah, look, that's not going to do you any favors. That's a dumb thing to say. If you're a prominent gay person, everybody's going to quote you on that. And it's one thing if you say it among friends. You're sitting in your living room and you're joking around, or maybe you're even serious and you say that, it doesn't really matter that much. When you say it in public, right-wingers are going to take that and they're going to say, see, even one of the most prominent gay celebrities says it's a terrible idea.
Right, and look, it is just his opinion, but his opinion is wrong. I mean, look, every time I say this, and I'm not just saying that because I disagree with him, but it's the most obvious thing in the world. I mean, there have been scientific studies looking into how a child prospers after being brought up by gay parents, and they're perfectly fine.
So they even have a slight advantage, partly because of two factors that has nothing to do with them being gay, but because of the circumstances created by that situation. Number one, it's harder for gay couples to adopt, so they make an extra concerted effort. And if a parent cares that much, they're likely to put more attention to the kid, and hence the kid winds up being in a better situation. On average, these are all averages, right? And gay Americans on average have higher income than straight Americans, partly because they don't have kids. But you know, when they do, they still have that nest egg to be able to devote. So in reality, in the studies, they wind up doing slightly better overall in some of the categories, or a lot of the categories, if they're with gay parents. So in that sense, Anna's right. He's empirically wrong about that.
Right.
And you know, I'm sure that it's all anecdotal. He knows a couple of guys who are parents. They're probably bad parents, and he looks at them and goes, "Oh my God, that's unbearable."
I think that it's partly psychological with him too, because his mother just completely admits that she wishes that he wasn't gay, that she wishes that he had a beautiful wife and that he had children with that wife. And it seems like, you know, he's been told over and over again by his mother that he's not good enough. And I feel like he's just kind of projecting, you know, what he's taking.
That's very ironic because his mom is straight and raised him in a way that put a tremendous insecurity on him and didn't do him any justice.